All right, good evening. I'm a little bit late. I've been getting a bunch of messages. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. I've been having a blast. I'm not going to lie. Is it for everybody? I don't know. If you like to have a timer, you remember when we played Majora's Mask back in the days? You had the evil moon coming down to kill you every day. Majora's Mask was a little bit more hardcore than this. You do have a timer all day. You have your character wakes up at 6:30 a.m. whatever day it is. 6:30 a.m. You go to bed at 1 p.m. Wakes up at 6:30 a.m. I'll get to the point. You have to quest, you have to farm, you have to do side quests, main quests, everything you have to do in one day. The game makes you realize how much stuff you can do in a day, which I'm not really doing than just working and gaming. Basically, I should be doing more, but I don't care. That's all I'm doing. And reviews and my YouTube. So yeah, I've never played. I like it first and foremost because I've never ever played anything like it. People are saying they're comparing it to RuneScape. I had never played any RuneScape. I've yet to go back and play some more farming RPG games. From Rice to Ruin, I have a game. I can't remember the name. I'm sorry, I'm old. I have it. It's back there. Sakura? No, I can't remember the name, man. Anyways, the whole lore, the story, the everything. It's been a while. Mostly these days, the game I put on the RPG story and I put it on autoplay, and I record everything, but sometimes I barely read anything they're saying. This game, I don't know. It has that old school RPG vibe from back in the days, like we're talking about the '90s RPG, like PS1 RPGs. It had that. It has. This game has the vibe of it from back in the days, and all the text and all the story and everything, you're very much interested in everything that's going on. The story is really unique, quite epic. You're starting off saving somebody that traveled through time, but I'm 15 hours in doing the review, 15, 16, and I'm not spoiling. I'm just guessing. I'm like, is she really from the future or whatever? The story is very good. And it's just insane. It looks like a cute game, right? At one part, you're stopping a human trafficking circle in the game. The Last Mermaid has been. Anyways, I don't want to. I don't want to spoil it. Sorry. There's a lot of twisted stuff in there. It's very fun. It's very priceless. Like I said, nothing I've played in the past. That's why I love it so much. I've yet to do my top 10 before the end of the year. I can't remember everything I love this year. 2022 went by really, really fast. It's going to be in the top 10 for sure. There's something about it very unique, very beautiful. The soundtrack, man. Oh my gosh. The graphics and everything. I'm playing on Switch. I had a little bit of lag with the first boss battle, dragon on top of buildings. You're jumping off buildings, fighting a dragon. Every boss battle is quite unique, and they're really hard, and it's epic. To me, they're hard. Because keep in mind, when you fight a boss, there's so much to explain. I don't want to forget anything. So you guys have a good taste of should you buy it or not. Because plus the time that you have a limited time in your day. You wake up every day 6:30 a.m., but when you travel, it takes time. When you get there, it takes time. You got to craft some foods. You got to farm. Farming is super fun, super simplistic. The more you upgrade or the more characters you save throughout the story, you get faster farming stuff. But make sure you farm a lot of vegetables, because with the vegetables, you get a juicer machine and you put cucumbers, just whatever. Onion, just one onion, one cucumber, strawberries. They make very powerful juice, and every juice has special attributes, but cucumbers and onions especially, they give you like, it makes you like a healing potion, 900 HP back. So yeah, and I've yet to explore the whole cooking thing, because I'm basically cooking the whole same meals all the time. That's another part. The game pushes you to build, and you eventually have to build a kitchen counter, and the kitchen counter is very useful. Whatever you do when you start the game, save you money. It's $2,000. You have to build a kitchen counter so you can cook that special recipe. Because keep in mind, plus the time, plus the cooking, plus the crafting, it's very simplistic. It looks complicated when I say it, but it's very simplistic. You have all that to mix in. but you have that special recipe when you get the counter, because it gets really annoying when you just start the game and you're fighting. Your character runs out of stamina, and you can't hit anymore, and you can't cast magic, and you can't do nothing. You can't even pick up a rock off the floor. The character has no stamina. But eventually, if you get your kitchen counter, you can cook the first recipe you get, and you have like, you can give your character back stamina, because you can't, like, you can go through your whole day or half a day or almost even 4 hours in your day, and you're fighting off a boss or whatever. You got to have that stamina meal, and you got to have a lot of cucumber juice or onion juice or whatever, vegetable juice, that's what they call it. Whatever vegetables, only one vegetable. It's very useful. So you have to farm. You have to farm. I would suggest farming in the beginning before you leave your house when you go off on a quest. It's very useful. Because by the end of the day, you come back, and the next morning you can just get your juice, get your onions, get your stuff. And you have seasons, so there's stuff you can't craft throughout. But the farming is very fun. Not annoying, but quite amazing. So throughout the story, the other thing I really like that's very original, you unlock characters that you meet. You have a party of 3 characters you can control. You don't really have a shield or armor to buy, but you do have to go to the blacksmith and upgrade your swords or your weapon you have with the other characters also that are in your team. That's simplistic. But the thing that's complicated is whenever you unlock a character in your party, or you meet a character and it joins your party, you get his powers. And that part is just epically so original and very cool, and it makes the game so amazing. And you can put on your main character, you could put 3 classes. Like, I have a mage, I have the night warrior, like kind of stalker ninja thing, and I have the regular fighter. But you can switch back and forth throughout. Your character has 3 character powers, you know what I mean? But you can switch your character whenever you want. There is a timer, but in a fight or whatever, it's open world, it's beautiful. You're walking around, you can switch. You know what I mean? Like, you can switch class right there. You just press Z, R, and left or whatever. It's really amazing. I'm basically using the mage. The mage I love because you can cast spells and stuff from a distance so you don't get hit. So it's safer like that. And yeah, fighter, mage, and the shadow stalker. That's what I'm using right now. So keep in mind, whatever character you meet, you get their class and you can equip it. And the other thing that's really fun is the more class you use, like that class, let's say you're using only the mage, well, it's going to upgrade faster. And it really upgrades faster. Like, whatever experience you get just by playing or fighting, you can upgrade your class really fast. Like, so whatever you like the most, if you use it all the time, you're going to upgrade it in no time. You know what I mean? Like, unlocking the points and everything to get it bigger, stronger. But I'm using the mage a lot. Like, you can cast fire, thunder. All the characters you're fighting have weakness. The boss battles are kind of tough. I don't want to spoil it, but I did 2 big bosses. Just start off with the side quests. They almost feel not like side quests. They feel like more main stories. But yeah, it's going to be in the top 10 2022, and it's a must buy, must own. It's a masterpiece. I just love it. It's the timer thing. Last night I did that quest, underwater coral. It's so beautiful. The mermaids, did he call it mermaids? I can't remember. Is it? Sirens. Anyways, you're underwater, under a city, under the water, and it's just beautiful. And I had to go back 3 times to finish the quest. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a pointer right there. I had to go back 3 times to complete that quest to my house because my day was ending. So once you get close to 10:30 p.m. or 11, your character says, "Oh, you're sleepy," and it appears on your screen. If you pass that, it never happened to me, but it happened when I played the demo, and you lose a lot of stuff. So you want to go back home. You could always craft those return bells if you get lost, and the return bells, you can craft a lot of those. Craft a lot of bombs eventually in the quest. Don't get frustrated because you're going to get doors that need to be blown up with bombs. You're going to get the recipe like 5 hours in. They're going to give it to you. Bombs, repair kits, because when you go through the map, sometimes the bridge is broken or the ladder you want to go down is broken. You got to craft repair kits. You got to craft, repair kits for the bridge, repair kits for the ladder is the same thing, but the bombs to blow up those walls. And usually over a blown up wall, you get a good reward on the other side, so it's worth it. So that's basically it. A lot of crafting, a lot of going back home. You could check, I think it's part 10 if you want to see. Like 3 times I went back because I was running out of time. If you pass that, you lose a lot of stuff, and can't remember it, but it's a big loss. You want to go back home. It's a part of the game. It's the fun part. There's a timer. So 10 minutes of explaining this. Like I said, it's an original. Nothing compares to it. Nothing plays like it. I haven't experienced anything. That's why I'm loving it so much. I don't mind the timer. Maybe you're not free. You have to go back. Just like in real life. You're tired, you go back to bed. That's it. At one part, I didn't have the recipe power to get the cooking recipe to get my stamina back. And I went back to bed at 1 p.m. with my character. So, hit that thumbs up. Send me some love. Support the channel. If you want me to finish more games and play more games and review more games and buy more games, I need the power. I need the power of the people. It's my dream. I love it. I can't stop playing since I'm 5. Now I'm 42. Maybe I should stop. Nope. Release day of Sonic. We're going to go unbox that. And Cobra Kai 2. First one was, I loved it. I loved it. But this, I can't wait to see. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? I can't wait. Because Forces was my last favorite Sonic, and I really love Forces, so I hope Frontier is going to be good. I only got it on the Switch. Not that rich anymore. I would have bought it. Back in the days, I would have bought an Xbox version and a Switch version, but we're sticking to the Switch. So that's it. 12-minute video review. I did that all on top of my head. I don't edit my stuff. I just go with the flow. If you're an RPG fan, Harvestella is, don't miss, man. It's just so beautiful. It has that old, I'll keep saying that over and over again. It has that old taste of RPG from the 90s. Graphically and everything. It's not perfect, but it is. It is. See you soon.